Verse 407. Owing to seeds of habit energy that grow from the recognition of an outer world, discrimination takes place, and thereby the relativity aspect is grasped, and that which is grasped is variously imagined. We're caught in a very dynamic magnetic field. And like any magnetic field, there are two poles that we're caught between. And these poles have been described before. They're the parikalpita and the paratantra. The false imagination and the world that we relate it to. And they're based on the habitual assumption of the existence of an external world. We have our moods, our relationship with that world. That's the habit energy. The habit energy is our pattern of moods. And we relate that pattern of moods to the world. We don't just say, I feel miserable. That goes hand in hand with the understanding that the world is a miserable place. So there's the mood and the relating of that to an external world. This is the dynamic, this is the magnetic field that we're stuck in. This is our samsara. So we've got our mood pattern, and this predisposes us to think of the world in a certain way. If you're a happy person, then you'll be disposed to see the world as rather wonderful, full of opportunities, full of new experiences to be had. But if you're more habitually morose, sad, depressed even, then you'll see that very much in terms of the world being a rather vile place. So this is the dynamic, the relativity aspect, these aspects that we relate to. And when we relate to it, that's what our attention is grasping. The word grasped is used here. It's the attention that does the grasping. It's what the attention focuses on in order to reinforce the moods, to reinforce the mood pattern. It focuses on those aspects which reinforce the moods, because it's a strange thing, even if these moods are unpleasant and painful even, we still want to hang on to them, we still want to reinforce them. So on it goes. We are locked in this. We are locked in this pattern of moods, which is constantly being fueled by aspects of an external world which we relate to in accordance with these moods. So this is the situation, and this is our starting point. This is suffering. This is the starting point of Buddhism. It's the starting point of spiritual practice. It's the starting point of enlightenment practice. I've mentioned before, this job that I'm doing. It's a night shift job, a minimum wage night shift job, and how it's been very challenging, and how it's been a very good opportunity to put these teachings into practice. Because being a night shift, well, I think at night your most basic moods become more apparent. Basic grumpiness, basic dissatisfaction, and doing this night shift job has been a good opportunity to work with that. But my goodness, it isn't easy. It's not easy at all, because the very fact that I'm tired, that it is a night shift job, almost gives me an excuse. Well, it does give me an excuse to resent it and to feel validated in my grumpiness and negativity. So I've been working with that, but it's taken on a new dimension. I've been having a physical problem now which seems to come on at night. My upper torso is becoming quite stiff, immobile even. If I lie down or sit for any period of time, it becomes very difficult to move. And this is physically distressing. I feel like I'm in a clamp, both physically and emotionally. So this is a new challenge. We'll see how I get on. So this is the starting point anyway of enlightenment practice. Realizing that we are clamped in this magnetic field between the poles of our moods and aspects of the world that our moods focus on. And this is described further in the next few verses. But I think I'll continue with this. I think I'll continue with these in the next video.